Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. It's DIY time. Phew, cat's being crazy. But this has to do with the maintenance bag that I've been putting together and a parts tray. Go hit that subscribe button for me real fast. We'll get on with the instructions. So what I wanted was something that I could put nuts and bolts in that didn't really slide around, and that if I put it on my bag, so I got it clipped on here, if I push this thing against my body, it's not crazy uncomfortable. It's no more uncomfortable than these handles would be. But if I lay it down, it doesn't hurt it. Put nuts and bolts in it. When I'm done, I just clip it back on the bag and rock and roll. So this is a relatively inexpensive creation, and you can buy some of these. They're all a little different. I couldn't find anything that was exactly one of these, so I just went ahead and just got one myself. So these are 8-ounce silicone mixing bowls. 8-ounce. These are $7, $6 and some change on Amazon. And if you have ever, the silicone, the big square silicone tool and parts trays that are maybe close to the size of this cutting board, those things are super awesome. They don't slide around. You can put a bunch of stuff in them, tools, parts, that stuff you're not really worried about. You can't just knock one of those over. It's a lot larger, but they're super great for working on stuff. I have one, a big lime green one that I use on working on my cars. But I needed something smaller that I can sit down if I'm sitting Indian style by a machine trying to take some stuff apart or what have you. I can just set this dude down, put my stuff in it, do my stuff, and put it back in. It never seems to fail. If you set some stuff down and walk away, somebody walks by and kicks your stuff everywhere if it's in a spot where people like to go. So for $7, you just need one of these bowls. I chose the 8-ounce ones. So they're about it's approximately 4-inch outside diameter, so it's about 4 inches across. In height is about 3 inches high. But like I said, $6 and some change. A couple of little clips if you want some type of clip or a carabiner, and some paracord or any kind of string that you want to use. You will also need a lighter, some sort of cutting tool, and I just used a leather hole punch. So what I did is I went and you can just use the line to keep them fairly uniform. Get it on here where you want it. Pinch and twist. And now went under it a little bit more. Pinch and twist. And you've got 2 holes in there. Do the same thing with this guy. Man, one of these days I'll get where I don't look all crazy on the camera, but I don't know how long that's going to be. I get all shaky and nervous, and when the camera is looking at my body, or I'm in front of a camera, I feel that my head is shaking And when I start thinking about my head shaking, I can actually see my eyebrows in front of my eyes shaking. And then I'm thinking other people can look at me how I look crazy as hell, and I just can't do it. So I'm trying to get better with the filming stuff. So y'all just bear with me. We're trying. This is Nip-X leather punch. It's been a nice one. So you'll have to figure out how long you want your cordage to put on here. Do you want, what's that, anchovy from Angler Knives? But I just pick out about how much that I want, and I'll pull the inside out. So we're just messing with the mantle of it. And I'm gonna melt the ends. Alright, then, oops. And you take and push it through the holes where you want it. And you can use any kind of string. I said I just used black paracord because I had some extra. And stuff gets dirty, black just kind of hides grease better. But anyway, pull it through till you got about where you need it. And then this is a little longer than I wanted, so I'm going to trim off the extra. Just did a overhand knot there on the end. Make sure that it's tight. Bam, there's one. And like I said, this is just it's handy to have. I could lay my stuff on the ground, or a little pouch would be cool if I were a pouch. I had one back when I done construction. I had so much stuff in my nail bags. People would always give me a hard time about how much stuff I had in them. But you know, when you're low man on the totem pole, when you're moving up, you have to go get everything out of the cars. And it was just easy for me to just be like, oh, here, have it. And I already had what they needed me to get out of the truck. So that was super handy. So having this right by me makes life much better. And it has it just not having to go find company tools and where they could possibly be has made stuff way better. I'm not like, oh, let me go find this. I wonder who's got it and where it's at. I just have my stuff and I can rock and roll. But there you go. Very easy to make. I've used mine several times this week and it works really well. Silicone mixing bowls on Amazon. You can pick out any of these you want. Like I said, I just went with a very inexpensive one. Paracord and a clip. Check it out, guys. It's nice. It's pretty simple. Y'all, I appreciate the support. I've got some bushcrafty stuff I need to shoot this weekend. Again, thanks. You can check out over on Instagram all of our past projects in Knives of the Month, as well as some of our tool stuff that we're getting into. Bushcraftkelso.com for gizmos and gadgets. Just re-upped my Who is Citizen Eat Glow Nuts. Them's are on there. All right, y'all. I appreciate it. Later.